Hi there, thanks for joining. This is the part 2 of our introduction to Active Directory Recycle Bin session, and welcome to this session. And let's understand what we have covered in part 1. In part 1 we have understood the basic concepts. We have gone through the backend, what happens when an object is deleted from Active Directory, and we have also understood what exactly is Active Directory Recycle Bin. Now in this second part of this series, the agenda would be I'll be giving you a graphical representation of Active Directory Recycle Bin. Then we'll be understanding the prerequisites for enabling the Recycle Bin feature on our domain controllers on our Active Directory, and we'll have a lot of demos. So let us understand Active Directory Recycle Bin in the graphical format. So let us understand the behavior before enabling the Active Directory Recycle Bin. So this is a live object. It can be a user, computer, group. Then an admin deletes the object. So the is deleted attribute of the object changes to true. So as soon as it changes to true, the object moves to the tombstone lifecycle period, that is 180 days. And after 180 days are completed, the garbage collection process erases the objects which has crossed the tombstone life cycle period. So they are permanently erased by the garbage collection process. So this is a typical behavior when Active Directory Recycle Bin is not enabled. Now let us understand what happens when we enable the Recycle Bin for Active Directory. So again, this is a live object. The object is deleted by the admin. Now there is one more attribute called as is recycled. Now that is recycled attribute changes to true, and the is deleted attribute is still not set. Now this object moves to Active Directory Recycle Bin. Instead of tombstone lifecycle, it moves to Active Directory Recycle Bin. It stays over there for 180 days. And then it moves to the tombstone lifecycle period, that is 180 days. Now we have to understand over here. Now the is deleted attribute is changed again back to not set, and the is deleted attribute is set to true over here. And after 180 days are passed in the tombstone lifecycle, the garbage collection process will kick in and erase all the objects which has crossed the tombstone lifecycle period. So these are the two behaviors when we enable the Recycle Bin and when the Recycle Bin is not enabled. So let us understand some of the basic prerequisites for enabling the Recycle Bin. So there is only one prerequisite, that is your Active Directory forest functional level has to be minimum Windows Server 2008 R2. It means that all your domain controllers in your forest has to be minimum Windows Server 2008 R2, not even Windows Server 2008. They need to be Windows Server 2008 R2. So your forest function level needs to be minimum Windows Server 2008 R2. So let us go to the demos now. So the first thing we'll check is the function level, the current functional level, the forest functional level of our forest. Then we'll enable the Recycle Bin via graphical user interface. There is another PowerShell way, okay, but I'll show you the easiest way, that is GUI, graphical user interface. Then we'll before deleting a user, we'll check the user's group membership, and then we'll delete the user, and then we'll restore the deleted user from the recycle bin, and then we'll say check the group membership again of the restored user. So let's move back to the demos now. This is a domain controller. The name of this domain controller is DC01. This is the IP, and the domain name is contoso.com. So let us first check the forest functional level. So I'm going to tools over here. I'm opening up Active Directory, users and computers, and here is our contoso.com domain. I'm simply right clicking on the domain, and I'm going to the properties, and here I can see over here the current forest function level is already 2008 R2. So this is the bare minimum forest functional level, which is a prerequisite to enable the recycle bin of our Active Directory. Now if your forest function level is not 2008 R2 or later, you can always say go ahead and raise your forest function level by going to Active Directory, say domains and trusts, right click, raise forest function level, and you can raise it from here. Okay, it will show you the current forest function level, and it will give you the options of whatever function level you want to raise to. So our forest has met the prerequisite of the functional level. Now let us go ahead and enable the Active Directory recycle bin. So the easiest way of enabling the recycle bin is through Active Directory Administrative Center. That is the GUI way. So I'm going to tools again. I'm opening up Active Directory Admin Center, and here we have our Active Directory Administrative Center. I'm going to the contoso.com domain over here, and here we have some options over here. You can also raise your forest function level from Active Directory Admin Center, but here I'll be raising the I'll be enabling the say the recycle bin for our Active Directory. So I'll just click on enable recycle bin. So we got a warning over here. Are you sure you want to perform this action? So we have to be very cautious, because once recycle bin has been enabled, it cannot be disabled. So this process is irreversible process. We cannot go back again. Okay, so I'm okay with it. I'll click OK. So again we have one more warning over here. Please refresh Active Directory Admin Center now. So it says that Active Directory has begun enabling the recycle bin for the entire forest. The recycle bin will not say function reliably until all the domain controllers in the forest have replicated the recycle bin configuration changes. So in our forest we just have one domain controller, so it's okay for us. So it says that this change should get replicated on all the domain controllers in the entire forest. So that's okay. Just click OK, and I'll simply refresh the admin center. Now this particular option is grayed out, enable recycle bin, because the recycle bin is already enabled. Now let us go ahead and first check the user's group membership. So we are going to delete the username John Grant. So let me right click, go to properties of John Grant, go to member of, and we can see John Grant is a member of many groups. Let's say all desktop local admins, backup operators, complex password, domain users, EUC admins, say project documents read only, remote desktop users, West region IT admins. So he is a member of, say, many groups over here. So let us delete the account John Grant. I'm simply right clicking it and deleting it. So now the account name John Grant is deleted. Now let us try to restore it from the recycle bin. Again, we'll be using Active Directory Admin Center to enable to restore the user account back. So in part 1 we have understood that there was a special container called as deleted objects container. So if you see over here, we have a deleted objects container over here. So if I double click on this container, we have this account name John Grant. Now this account John, or this object John Grant, is in the recycle bin now. It will stay in the recycle bin for 180 days. Then it will be moved to Tombstone. So we can directly restore it, or we can also perform something called as a redirected restore, or we can simply look at the parent. Okay, look at the parent where this folder or where this user belong to. Okay, so if you want, you can also go to the properties of this user. So it will give you the entire property section. Right now we won't be able to see anything. Okay, we won't be able to see anything because the user is in the recycle bin. So let me restore the user back. So I'm just clicking on restore. See, it's that simple. You can right click, restore. It's very easy. Perfect. Now the user is being restored from the recycle bin. Let me go to Active Directory and see the user needs to be appearing over here. So let me simply refresh this screen, right click and refresh. See over here, we got our John Grant back. So let us check the group memberships. Yeah, perfect. So the user was, we were successfully able to restore the user with all the group membership information or group membership from the recycle bin. So it is that easy. So I hope you have understood the demo, and even you can go ahead and create your own labs. If you want if you want any help from me to create these labs, you can drop in a message in the comment. I'll definitely get back to you. So what are the things we did in our demo? We checked the forest function level, we enabled the recycle bin, we checked the user's group membership, we deleted the user, and we restored the user from the recycle bin, and we also checked the group memberships. So I would like to thank everyone to dropping in and watching this part 2. And if you think this channel is helping you to learn anything new, please subscribe and share this video with your technical community. Do like and share the channel, and thank you very much for taking time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.